Hey, we're here at the Moorings Oceanfront Campground just outside of Belfast, Maine. We're going to be here for a week checking out the area. We thought maybe you might like to do a little drive around, check out the campground and our oceanfront site. Check it out. All right, so if you're headed to Moorings Campground, you're headed south, you're going to turn left. Here's the entrance right here. Moorings Oceanfront Campground. Now when you come in, stay to the left. So to begin with, there are some pull-throughs right up here on the right-hand side. You can see the water straight ahead of us. So these pull-throughs, if you sit at the front of your site up here, I guess you'd have a water view. But you're going to pull up here to this stop sign. You're going to stop. You're going to run into the office right over there. Also in that building is the laundry room, and there's a couple of restrooms you can use as well. All right, let's take a look at the laundry room. So probably 4 washers and 4 dryers. Looks like it's $1.75 to wash and $1.25 to dry. Nice. Looks like there might be a little ironing board inside here. Yeah, built-in ironing board. Look at that. You got some DVDs you can watch. And a nice tub you can use. Yeah, small, but all you need. Good enough. And here's a men's room. There you go. You got 3 sinks. Looks like you got a shower here probably. There you go. 1 shower and 2 stalls and your urinal. Yeah, a little heater up there. It's kind of cool. Nice little feeling inside here. Friendly people in the office. Here's the pull-throughs on this side again. A lot of one-way in this campground. So here we go. You stop here, you go in the office, you check in, and you'll get led to your site. And odds are, it depends, you could come down this way. You notice the back-end site's over here, the right-hand side, and you can see the water up ahead of us again.
There's Honda.
There's site 26, site 25, site 24, site 23, and you'll notice that's us straight ahead of us in the New Horizons, the Ram 5500. So there are 8 sites.
This is a great site here.
Yeah, this site right there is site number 1. That's a prime site. We're in site number 2. You have to love the view from these waterfront sites, the premium sites. Yeah, this doesn't get much better. I think we could live like this. And regardless of where you are in the park, you have access to this whole front area here. So there's a couple of chairs sitting out there, a swing. People bring down their own personal patio chairs, sit down here, look at the water. So it's kind of a nice little common area. And then there's also a path right here that will take you down to the beach, and a path at the other end that will take you down to the beach. So this path is right by our site. And we're going to walk down and show you what it looks like. All right, so there's our site there. And here's the path. Area over here, you can sit down on a swing and look out over the water if you want to. I'll show you the view from over here. So if you want to sit and swing, you have a nice view. Or you can continue on down to the beach. So this end of the beach is actually pretty rocky, as you can see. And the tide's going out, and you can see how far the water comes up when the tide's in, so not much of a beach at that point. So about down there where you see that log going across, there's a bunch of rock right there. When the tide's all the way out, you can go around it, but there's some houses up above. Down there is Belfast, give you an idea of the lay of the land. And then the beach for this park continues on down around that way. So there's stairs you can go down over there, and I'll show you that pretty soon. Actually, I don't want to walk across the rocks right now. I'm a little bit lazy, so I'm going to walk down and go down the stairs. All right, so now we're back up at the top of the one path. There's our campsite right there. Now we're going to cruise over to the stairway. And to give you a lay of the land, that's campsite number 8, and that's number 7. And here's the stairs take you down the beach. And again, you can see how far the tide comes up. And right around the corners where we were standing a little bit ago, with our campsite up above, so you can see the rocks you'd have to come around. When the tide's out, you can walk around. And there you go. You can see this is a lot sandier, and as the tide goes out further, it's even more so. Great site. Number 2 is a great site. Number 3, there's 8 sites down here that they consider the prime lots. And then right over here, you'll see the back ends, and these have great water views as well. You'll see site number 6 coming up here. That Anthem's in site 7.
That's a great site.
Which is another great site. And site 8 is a little bit tougher to get into unless you have a small rig like that, and that's site 8. Okay, so this is all one way, as I said, so we're going to continue on this way like we're going to head out. Because of our site is smaller, or it's not smaller, it's the same size as all these sites. There's site 33, but there's no room for 2 cars. Site 34. So we park the car up above in overflow parking. There's site 35. Site 36. And you see the office up ahead there. There's restrooms right in there. And there's the office. Nice sitting area outside, very nice. And there's her workshop over there, very nice. So I understand some of these sites to the right, now those are seasonal people. There's site 17 and 16. And here are the pull-throughs. Has some very nice views of the water as well. These are right across the street from us pretty much. The Alpine's in site 10. And that's site 9, the Montana. Morning. Site 22 straight ahead. Site 21, site 20. And where that image is, that's actually site number 1. And then there we are again at site number 2. All right, so this is going to be a new section of moorings. As you can see, it's still under construction. I'm told that down by the water there are some sites that are almost ready to be rented. You can see that they're doing pull-throughs right there on this upper section. They have grass in place. They have power pulled up in these sites. I'm told that they already have some sites down by the water that are basically ready to be used. They had a small water leak they couldn't find, and I guess as soon as they found the water leak, they would actually start sending people down here if they wanted to stay in these sites. Right there, look at that. They look pretty nice already. These look like nice pull-throughs. Now I guess they don't have cable in here yet, So, and the reason I know, we were yakking at one of the guys that is a work camper, and we were saying we kind of wish we would have stayed longer. He said we might be in luck. If we really wanted to stay longer, we could go talk to him in the office. And if we didn't care about cable and some of the other things, that we could possibly come down here and be some of the first people to stay before they went any further. I tell you what, to come down here and not have anybody here and be able to stay, we would jump on that. So these would be back-end sites. Look like they have septic in the middle, power's at the back, just like in their other campground. If you look up there, you see it's two levels. So if you're up there, you can probably look over the coaches that are down here. They've put septic on both sides of some of these sites, so you can either be pull in or back in. So that's thought out nicely. But look at the roads. Nice wide roads. Easy to maneuver.
As long as they don't put rocks on here.
So like this site right here. So if you pull in and you're in a motorhome, for example, you're looking at your windshield. If there's two coaches on the waterfront sites, you will look between them, and that's ideal. This one's almost is about the same way, so that's not bad. I think maybe just the ones up here at the end, they kind of get caught up. So that's still not bad. This one here gets more lined up, but you know, it's still got a water view. It's not bad at all. Let's do an old drive around through this upper section too. So three tiers. You can see the equipment up above for the third tier. They're concentrating on these two tiers down here first, which makes perfect sense. They're not overly long. Now again, we're on tier 2 right now. I mean, look at that. If you pulled in with the motorhome right there, looking over the other coaches, that'd be very nice. This is well thought out, I think. So, and for the record, this part of Moorings is about 2 miles north of the original Moorings. So pretty close. And there you go. You can see they're working on the third level right there. And this will be the entry road. Going back up the highway. All right, so we really enjoyed our stay at Moorings. And how could we not enjoy it? Look at that site we had. It was just beautiful view all the time. With that in mind, I think if we knew before what we know now, because this was the first time for Diane and I to come to Maine, we might have found a cheaper campground to stay at. And then because we enjoyed our view in the mornings, and then we were gone all day, almost every day. And then we come back very late afternoon or early evening and enjoy the view in the evenings, which is great, no regrets. But I think we would have stayed at a cheaper place the first time through, and then the next time through we would stay at Moorings and stay at our campsite more and just enjoy what the campground had to offer. But that's just us, no regrets, like I said. But this is the nicest campground in the area, so you know, there is that side of it too. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Maybe you'll consider Moorings in the future. I'll mention now that down the coastline about 2 or 3 miles is where that second phase of Moorings is going to be. We would certainly give that a try if we come back through the area. That looked like a great spot, and it'd be something new. So, you know what I'm going to say next. If you enjoy our videos, whether it be the campground reviews or hiking reviews or product reviews, whatever, our channel at all, how about give us a thumbs up? Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell. You never know when something new is going to pop up, and not on a weekend. And as always, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.